I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
So as the song says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And when the country went into lockdown, Essex Highways mobilised in order to protect our communities, our staff, and those who supply services to us in order that we can supply them on to our residents. That was important because we needed to make sure that key workers, emergency services and goods and equipment got where they needed to get to as quickly and safely as possible.
So we managed to keep delivering all key frontline services with minimal impact on output and maximum productivity. So this both covered emergency and planned work. We kept our staff working through the pandemic. During that time, we delivered a range of services, including safety inspections, carriageway repairs, footway repairs, drainage repairs, lining recovery, gully emptying, lighting repairs, highway improvements, weed spraying, grass cutting, emergency response, street furniture repairs, and major carriageway reconstruction. So most people will be familiar that we kept most of our core services actually running well throughout the course of the pandemic, and that's something that we're incredibly proud of.
It was great to see how everybody pulled together as teams and supported each other to make sure we could continue to deliver our service to the people of Essex.
Our maintenance and operations team responded brilliantly to what were challenging, difficult and changing circumstances. I'm particularly proud of each and every one of the team who individually contributed to the overall efforts in keeping our Essex roads and pavements open and safe for key and essential workers. Our Manor Capital Schemes team deserve a special mention as they continue to work hard to ensure that work was available for some of our key Essex-based supply chain. We're particularly proud of this as we kept money flowing through the Essex local economy and help minimise the impact on their businesses, but also their employees.
I was particularly pleased also with our indoors courses. Our road safety team run these courses for people who get caught doing speeding in the county. They usually run those courses face to face, and they couldn't do that, of course, during lockdown. So they had to cancel thousands of people who were booked on these courses. But really, really quickly, they were able to come up with an online solution, and we were one of the first counties in the country to do that. They then had to, of course, rebook everybody onto those courses. But that meant we could keep the service going and we could keep working with the police to make sure that those offences were dealt with.
Another thing that we did, obviously, we had to reprioritise some work. So whether we were shutting down maybe the town centres or reorganising them, we might have had pre-planned works in that area. So when we reprioritise it, yes, we can just move a scheme, but we have to think of the knock-on impacts of that. So the subcontractors will have mobilised staff, they'll have allocated their resources for the next few weeks. So we were really keen to make sure people were as informed as possible so everyone could manage their resources accordingly.
So there's no doubt about it that during the course of the entire period, now we're 16, 17 weeks since the start of the outbreak, and with a very few exceptions, we've had some pauses on sites for brief periods of time, but beyond that, we've just continued to work throughout. We've put in place safety measures for our optives and our site workers, and those people that can do, we've encouraged to work at home. But now we're very definitely entering a different phase where you'll see us out and about today, doing a safety tour. We're encouraging our people from the offices to get out and do safety audits, site visits, meetings, all of those kind of things, to be able to continue to let the service progress as normal.
We've taken a good look at our town centres and high streets and how we can actually make more room for cycling and walking and for people to socially distance and feel safe on our pavements. Those schemes are evolving as we go, and we are looking at how we can evolve them for the longer term in some cases so that those will benefit everyone in terms of active travel. And that, of course, will be consistent with Essex's agenda of being safer, greener and healthier.